Hey everybody, Zeal Brothers here with another video. This one is about our boy, Novak Djokovic, who is considered to be one of the greatest tennis players of all time. And the problem is that he's having a hard time getting into the country of Australia because he doesn't want to get vaccinated. And it's causing all kind of drama. He is taking it to court. We got public figures weighing in on what he's doing. And let's just talk about it. Because Novak Djokovic's situation kind of explains the absurdity of Australia's policy towards coronavirus. They're not letting this man in. And the reason they're not letting this man in is because he doesn't follow their laws. But if you look at Australia's laws, they are some of the most extremist laws across the whole world. And what they're doing is essentially creating a dictatorship in a free state where they force people to be vaccinated and force people to do what they want. Now, the truth of the matter is that you might say, well, Brian, I think they have a right to establish standards for those who want to visit their fair country. And that's true. But the laws that they are establishing are not just for those who are visiting. And if you look at images on the internet, you can find these camps where they put people who are not vaccinated or who they suspect might have been near other people who had the virus. And they put people in these isolated camps that are very, very suggestive of the same way that the Nazis treated the Jews. So I got a big problem with the way that Australia is running their policies because of that. The other thing is, and I don't understand this when it comes to the Nets and Kyrie Irving. I don't understand it with any of these pro sports because here's the problem. When you have a policy like a one-size-fits-all policy, it creates a lot of stupidity. And what I mean by that is when you treat professional athletes who have 1 out of a million type bodies, who are in the top 1% of the top 1% of the top 1% when it comes to fitness, when you have people who are as healthy as can be, and you are trying to act like they are going to be just as much at risk as an 85-year-old grandmother, you have a policy that is stupid. You have a policy that lacks sense. Any policy that can't tell that Novak Djokovic is not as at risk to get a virus or to spread the virus as much as somebody else is a policy that doesn't make sense. How can a dude who can have a tennis match that can last 5 hours where all he's doing is sprinting back and forth, how can he be as threatened by a respiratory virus as some dude who is obese, has diabetes, and is sitting watching the tennis tournament eating Cheetos? How can those two be compared, right? And if you have a policy that treats those two the same, you have a ridiculous policy. And that's what a lot of times what I have a problem with a lot of coronavirus policies. A lot of it is stuff that doesn't make sense. A lot of it is stuff that proves that it doesn't work. Let's just ask this question. How has any virus ever been stopped? Have we stopped AIDS? Have we stopped HIV? And the reason that I say have we stopped HIV is because HIV is a virus. And that is a hard virus to spread because let's just be clear. How many of us are going out and just having sex with random people all the time? Now, some of y'all consider yourselves players, or some of y'all consider yourselves to be some girl players, whatever you want to call yourself. Really, this is the point of this video is not to really trash y'all for being the hoes that y'all are. But the point is that it is hard to spread a virus that is transmitted sexually or by blood-to-blood contact. That is pretty hard. And we still can't stop that virus. If we can't stop that virus, what chance do we have to stop a virus that is passed when one person simply coughs? How do you stop a virus that is caused that could jump through the air? And the quick answer to that is that you can't. There's lots of commercials that I see throughout the Chicago area. Stop the virus, stop the spread. I don't think anything is a dumber model than that. Because how do you stop that? Can you stop the flu? Can you stop the chickenpox? It is really hard to stop any sickness, much less something that is as easily spread as the coronavirus, which is a type of flu. So please open your eyes. Stop supporting these government heavy-handed policies that essentially remove your liberties with the excuse that they will keep you safer. Because it might not hurt you, but it's hurting somebody out there. It's hurting somebody's business. It's hurting somebody's livelihood. It's hurting somebody's freedom. And here's the thing. There's lots of old people out there who are dying. And I know some people are saying, well, we doing these policies for them. But here's the thing. I've talked to a lot of these older people. I just do it as a regular basis. I talk to a lot of older people. And as I've talked to them, I get the impression, and they haven't said in this much terms, so I'm not giving an exact quote. But a lot of them have simply said to me, you know what? If I can't see my grandkids, if I can't see my loved ones, I might as well be dead. Some of them put the value of their lives as being able to see their loved ones. And some of these people are dying in hospitals alone. They're already dying. They just want to see their loved ones for the last time, but we have created a policy that doesn't allow for that. How is that moral? And I think that's the question that people got to ask themselves. Are we creating a life that is worth enjoying with these policies? Are we killing people with these policies? Are we killing the human spirit with these policies? Do we got somebody who's sitting there waiting for their grandkids to visit, and grandkids is not visiting because they so scared of spreading this virus, not realizing that grandpa or grandma is sitting there dying inside the longer they go without a visit? That's what I wonder. How many people are using coronavirus to not meet with family members that they already hated anyway? And so they was using that as an excuse just not to go visit. Just to be a piece of crap, right? So normally you will know that you will have to visit those person. You will feel obligation, but now you got an excuse. Oh, the virus, I don't want to spread it. Oh, have you been tested? Okay, it can't come over. So you now got an excuse to be the jerk that you always wanted to be. How many people are doing that? How many people got their mask on in the store and somebody say hi to them and they scowling underneath? Nobody can see it. They just got the excuse, the ability to get away with being the jerk they always wanted to be. But now you got an excuse to get away with it. How many people like that? That's what I want to ask. So, hey, it's the Zill Brothers. We out here speaking the truth. Maybe it ain't always popular, but we're going to still say it. Go ahead and support us because that's what we're going to keep on doing.